Germany has been nominated a lot in the foreign language category, even when the country was split up during the Cold War. In total, the country only has 3 wins. The last time Germany won was the 2006 film The Lives of Others, which was the film that beat Pan's Labyrinth that year. And the reason why I mentioned that because of the director of that film. Because the German native made his second foreign film from his home country, which not also would get nominated for Best Foreign Language Film, but also earned an additional nomination for cinematography. And that is Never Look Away. Directed by Florian Heckel von Dornersmarck, as the film takes place during the end of World War II and the Cold War when Germany was split, as it focuses on a young artist named Kurt Barnett, who ended up pursuing his dreams thanks to his young aunt, who unfortunately died at the end of World War II, mainly since she had health issues and the doctor was a Nazi member. Years later, Kurt ended up going to an art school to pursue his painting career. While there, he meets a girl named Elizabeth, which he called her Ellie, and they of course ended up falling in love, while the father is not somewhat impressed, mainly if she got pregnant. Then they decided to flee from East Germany to West Germany to hopefully bring more of a bigger art career and a better relationship with Ellie, since this was during the Cold War. In terms of the length of the movie, this film is 3 hours and 9 minutes, which includes the credits, which might have an average moviegoer choose not to watch it. And if you remember, I had dealt with a Law in Germany film before with Tony Erdmann, and it did not work for me, especially with 2 hours and 45 minutes. But since the Swedish film last year, The Square, worked for me with the 2 hour and 30 minute length, can this do it for me? And boy, it did. This is one of the most beautiful foreign films I've seen. On how the story is told through its execution and dialogue, thanks to its direction and the performances throughout the film, makes you think that the film is not long. Now, I would really like to talk about the characters here, but that would contain spoilers if I go on. But the performances makes this so memorable, from Tom Schelling to Paula Bear, and especially Sebastian Koch. Now, the reason why I say that Never Look Away is one of the most beautiful foreign films I've seen is mainly through the actual art of the film, and of course, the much-deserved cinematography nomination for Caleb Deschanel, and yes, he is the father of Emily and Zoe Deschanel. I mean, with the art aspect of the film, this film would not have worked, but the setting and the film's direction makes it entertaining. Even it does center around some serious subjects like Nazis, communism, pregnancy, etc. The art that was made for this film, from the painting to the 3D art to human art in all shapes and sizes, you name it, even nails as well. But then the third act, what Kurt does, was fantastic. Since actually the main star of the film, Tom Schelling, actually did want to become a painter, so his experience really does fit him personally. In conclusion, for Never Look Away, this has to be a watch here despite of its 3 hours. Also, on a side note, for the film's distribution, probably only for the North Americans released, it was distributed by a company you may know called Disney. Also, it does have an R rating, so kids, this Disney movie is not for you. And for those who can't stand watch a film over 3 hours. For the rest, go and watch this movie. So now we go east of Germany to its neighboring country, and also I've got to change this from color to black and white with our next film from Poland.